The Puppet Show. A theater performance can make you laugh, cry, or want to dance and sing. As a child, Baha'u'llah saw a puppet show that he said changed his view of the world. Can you believe that? Baha'u'llah's father, Mirza Buzurg, was a minister in the court of the Shah, the king. When Baha'u'llah was a child, one of his older brothers got married, and the festivities lasted for 7 days. Can you believe that? 7 long days. On the last day, a puppet show was performed for the guests, and it was their entertainment. Baha'u'llah watched eagerly as the show began. Human-like puppets called His Majesty is coming. Arrange the seats at once. They quickly prepared for the puppet king's arrival. More puppets gathered, noblemen, soldiers, and servants of the king's royal court. Finally, the king made a grand entrance wearing a magnificent crown, and he proudly sat on his high throne. Trumpets sounded, and a thief was brought before the court. The king ordered his execution. Immediately, the thief was put to death. Then the king learned that a rebellion had broken out. He sent his army into battle, and cannons were fired. Baha'u'llah watched the scene with great amazement. After the show ended, a man came out from behind the scenery carrying a box. What is this box? Baha'u'llah asked himself. And what was the nature of this display? The man replied, all this lavish display and these elaborate devices, the king, the princes, the ministers, their pomp and glory, their might and power, everything you saw are now contained within this box. From that day on, Baha'u'llah said, he saw worldly power as no more important than a puppet show. He wrote, all the trappings of the world have never been, nor will they ever be, of any weight and consequence, be it to the extent of a grain of a mustard seed. These visible treasures, these earthly vanities, these arrayed armies, all shall pass into the confines of the grave, as though into that box. In 1839, when Mirza Buzurg passed away, Baha'u'llah was offered his father's position at the court, but Baha'u'llah turned it down. Instead, he spent his time serving people in need and sharing his wealth with them. Baha'u'llah later proclaimed his message of peace, trying to stop him. The authorities persecuted, imprisoned, and exiled him. He lost his wealth, but as the puppet show from his childhood had shown, he knew that only spiritual wealth lasts. He wrote to kings and rulers of his day, urging them to stop injustice and establish peace. Today, Baha'is around the globe work to put Baha'u'llah's teachings into practice and help build global justice and unity. And you can help